Hello, gamers and friends. This is Bif Bowling, and it's time for the year 20XX. Yeah, they moved us up a decade there, or X decades, because we were in 2000X in the first four games. Yeah, this vicious army. Who are these guys going with? This isn't Dr. Cossack again, right? No, I know who that is. Is that our brother? No way. But I saw him. What's going on here? He's the only robot in the world that wears a yellow scarf, so it's gotta be Proto Man. He's gotta be evil. What happened to him? Let's find out. And I love this intro theme. We're gonna play this just for a second here. Oh, so refreshing to hear some good music again after Mega Man 4. Yeah, so let's get started. Okay. Now, this game, I'm gonna continue. There's not really one really terrible stage to start with anymore, and it's because of the charged Mega Buster. Can my controller work, please? Oh, there we go. But we're going to Crystal Stage. It's one of the harder stages, I guess. I don't know. We're having fun. Yeah, I think Crystal Man's cool, but it might be my favorite in this game. But one thing I gotta say is that crystals are not spherical. Crystals have rough edges, like by definition. How is that a crystal? I don't know. Like what I'm standing on could be a crystal, but what's on him isn't a crystal. Alright, so this we're going to explain. 1, 2, okay. But if I do it fast enough, see, I shot that one twice, and it didn't defeat him. So, the enemies in this game actually have invincibility frames, which is a terrible mistake. So I guess it kind of offsets the, this outrageous Charge Buster, which I think was actually created by Dr. Cossack. I think he's the one that improved upon the Mega Buster charge from Mega Man 4. So these things, I always had all kinds of trouble with them as a kid, but if you just jump as one is falling, another one's not going to get you. It's easy enough. So yeah, a lot of people complain about this game, and are you Eddie? So, ooh, good start. Not that we need it, but are you still Eddie? Are you still Flip Top, or did you become Eddie? I don't know. And I think these Crystal Juggers look absolutely cool. I think they're a cool enemy. I think they're more fun than the Skeleton Boys. But, anyway, everyone complains about the Charge Buster in this game, and it's valid. It is way too good. I'm not going to ban it, and the reason I'm not going to ban it is because of the invincibility frames. Like, if I could mash the enemies, I would rather do that, but they punish you for that too, so I don't know, and you'll notice a lot of extra lives in this game. I don't know why they did that. It's like programmed so you can get way more extra lives. We'll have 0-9 lives fast enough, and you can't get more than that. It's not like... There's another tank. There's another life, my goodness. It's not like Mega Man 2 and 3 where you can get more than 09 lives. Yeah. Up here, we're gonna definitely want to go up there. Oh, I forgot already. We already have 5 lives and 2 E-Tanks. Who's like the upside down rush coil? Like, what's the story with that? I don't know. It's fine. Yeah, but there's an M-Tank. It's the first... Whoa! It's probably... I think it's called a Mega Tank by canonical name. I don't know. It refills all... It's the same as what an S-Tank would be in other games. It refills all your weapons and all your energy. And hilariously, in this game... Let me get this... Alright, there's a V there. Hilariously, in this game, if you use an M-Tank and you're really low on health, it like takes away the baseline of the music, and you can play it. There's actually a video by, I think it's one of my GameFAQs friends that posted this. It's called Mega Man 9 Weapon Refill for 10 hours or something like that. And I don't know how the heck he made that, but that is hilarious. Please don't get hit by this boy. Alright, and we're already at Crystal Man, so I'll talk more about the Charge Buster after I'm done with him. He's a little tough. I don't know. You can beat any of these guys with the most of it. It's fine. So you actually want to be close to him, because then that's his Crystal Eye, like his real weapon. You can actually, if you stay away from him... Come on, I'm doing horribly at this. If you stay closer to him, he won't use the Crystal Eye. He'll use that. Wow. Well, not a great start, but... Frankly, I can use one of those E-Tanks if I really have to. Man, I'm a little out of practice with him. You do want to be close to him, because that way you only have one pellet to dodge. And there is a rhythm you can get him into. I dodged it, but didn't get the hit. Man. And once again, you lose your charge when you get hit by the my goodness, I'm doing horribly. Can I beat him without charging? If I'm spending too much time trying to charge. Man, this is not going well. Let me try to lock in here. You can kind of get like a Toadman situation going if you lead him around just right. There we go, now I got a little rhythm going here. One more hit, please. Okay. Alright. Not a great start, but, well, it's fine. This is objectively one of the easier Mega Man games because of that crazy charge Mega Buster. But, like I said, the enemies having invincibility frames just kind of takes away the fun of like mashing enemies. So you face an enemy like those hothead guys in Quickman stage of Mega Man 2. They take 10 hits, so you just nail them 10 times. But if you did that in this game, they would take like 20 hits because they have iframes and they'd eat some of your shots. And it's just obnoxious. A good stage to go to early in any route is Wave Man, just because well, you'll see, it's a vehicle stage, so you won't be able to use whatever weapons you have anyway. So you might as well go there before we get any weapons. And this is a lot of waiting, these things, and oh man, this stage is more about hazards at the beginning, and then it's a vehicle stage. I think it's the first vehicle stage. Oh, that was a mistake. Really? All right. Well, this is actually harder than it looks to get this because these things like suck you in. So yeah, and this one you can get over. All right. So and this guy, there is a way to destroy that enemy, but, well, you can't get it till you've at least visited all 8 stages, is all I'm going to say. But, yeah, the invincibility frames on the enemies, pretty bad, and I'm not going to say it ruins the whole game, and I don't know how to, there's a way you can do, the bubble skips or whatever. Oh my gosh, really, that's a mistake. But, yeah, the invincibility frames on the enemies, it puts a major damper on this. I think that's a bigger problem than how overpowered the Charge Buster is. That's my opinion. I think, like, if I could rapid fire pretty good, but it doesn't really do you any good in this game. So you either use the Charge Buster or I don't know, you can't really take advantage of how you mash. But all right, oh yeah. So this part is where we're going to get on this water sled thing. So you cannot use special weapons on here. You can't even pause to switch to an E-Tank. So if you saw me get that letter V Roman numeral 5 in Crystal Man stage there, I think in the Japanese version it's the numeral 5, not Roman numeral, and it says Rockman number 5, not Roman numeral. I don't know. And then the Game Boy games go by Roman numerals, so it makes it even more confusing. But that's for another video. Let's see here. I'm not chronologically confused, if you know that reference, but, anyway, there's after this mini-boss, what is he, like an Octorok? I used to be good at leading a shot, so he'd never actually hit me. Nah, I messed up both times, right? Show my rust here. Over 3. Can I dodge him once? Thank you. There we go. So coming up pretty soon after the spot with 2 dolphins, there's going to be another letter, there's going to be an E, and, well, you don't want to miss it, because then you got to play the stage again if you want to get it. And it is absolutely, you don't have to get all 8 letters. There's one in every single stage. You don't have to get them all, but, well, because of how good the Charge Buster is now, the weapons are mostly obsolete. And the only, like, really good weapon in the whole game, you don't even get from a Robot Master. You get it from getting all the letters. Got it, okay. It's pretty rare that you fail to destroy either of those dolphins, but still get the letters. That's pretty good, whatever. Yeah, not a whole lot of challenge in the first 8 Robot Master stages in this game. The castle, there's some challenge, but whatever. And now there's one enemy that you actually have to fight. Maybe I should have thought what weapon I was going to get to try to use it there, but whatever. If I really wanted to challenge myself, I could face these bosses without charging my Buster and hit them all 28 times, but that's a bit obnoxious. Oh my gosh, man, we gotta lock in here. He's another boss that you want to stay close to, because if you have any kind of distance between you and him, that'll happen. And it's hard to jump over the harpoon and slide under him if he's covering more distance with his jump. So he jumps to where you previously were. So you're better off standing close to him and doing the little dance there. It's almost like the Bubble Man dance. It's like the dance of the water robot masters. You get right up in their grill, sneak underneath them when they jump. Alright, Water Wave, I don't know, not a great weapon. Fires along the ground. Crystal Eye, I didn't mention it. It'll like bounce off walls, and if you're good and know how to be good at geometry and ever have a moment where you're not getting swarmed and you can line it all up, it could be good, but like, whatever, the Buster's way better. I know, it doesn't really matter who I go to. I didn't really think this through either, so I'm just kind of I'm probably going to play through the first 8 stages with just the Buster because I don't care. But I think the music in this game is such a huge improvement. This stage is actually really long. We got the baby nuts. The music in this game, in general, every single song in this game is so much better than anything in Mega Man 4. It just feels so good. And even the controls. Like, I mentioned this in my Mega Man 4 playthrough. Like, people thought, okay, is this the game that puts the little ridges on the back of his helmet? Yeah, the sprite even looks cleaner, looks more detailed. But, people thought that the controls, like, reached their peak in Mega Man 4, but I think they reached peak here. It doesn't have that, like, turning around glitch where you can jump out of your slide, unlike the next game. This is a secret, by the way. This is the letter. The next game has a glitch where once you start sliding, you can't jump out of it. You're committed to it. So this game doesn't have that. So somehow the physics get worse from this game to the next one. So I feel like this game was the sweet spot. They nailed the physics, and at least for the NES games, they never even. Not only do they never get better, they never even tried it again. So this was the pinnacle of the control of how well you could handle Mega Man on the NES, in my opinion. And I don't know that you could effectively argue that point with me. I don't think you'll win. Alright. Yeah, these guys, a regular shot will go right over them on the ground. So you either got to use a charge shot or a different weapon, or not be on the same plane as them is the only way. Whoa! Alright. And I did own this game too, so I owned 3. I played a lot of 2 without owning it. There's also this, but I'm not even going to go there because it's like, is it an M-Tank over there? And I already have one? You can only have one M-Tank, so not even worth it. Do I have max lives already? 7. Yeah, so I played a lot of Mega Man 2, but I did not own it. I owned Mega Man 3. I did not own 4. I played it with my friends who owned it. And I did own this game, and I owned the next game. So, yeah, we were a Nintendo household. We had the early Nintendo consoles. So, I don't know. A lot of people rag on this game because of the Charge Buster, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm not gonna ban it. I could. How would I do against this guy without it? I guess not that hard, but I don't know. I'm not even gonna get that. Use Rush Code to get it. It's easy. I could teach you, but why? This game, like, oh boy, I almost pressed it. And you cannot fire when you're on these platforms. But I don't need that. But I don't know exactly what causes this, but there's something in the code that, like, 1-ups are significantly more likely to drop in this game than any other Mega Man game, and I don't really know why they did that. Like, you'll see so many 1-up drops throughout this game. It's kind of laughable. Wait a minute. And of course, he was me up. So what's this one? Oh, it's just okay. So there's 3 breakable walls. I forgot there was a 3rd one. Alright, so I think we're already at max lives, and we're in, what, our 3rd stage of the game? There's another one. It's just so silly, like... Oh! So yeah, this, the castles are... the castle stages do... Well, I shouldn't be talking about the castle stages just yet, but they'll put you in some unfair situations. Some of the bosses are... I'm not gonna say they're difficult, but, like... Because of all the lives you get, you're almost never going to game over in this game. It's a little bit of a shame. It's not very punishing at all. Alright, check. Stone Man. If he's like, crumbled into his pile of stones like that, he's invulnerable. You can't damage him. Well, I'm going to get hit. Ah! You can actually slide through him when he's on the ground like that. I'll teach you like that. Like, he won't damage you. That's kind of funny. Oh, I was going for the no damage. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, so I could beat this guy just pumping him 28 hits, but who's got time for that? Like, let's go. Let's just move it along. Like, I'm gonna try to have enough stuff to talk about here today, and I'm recording this on the same day as I played Mega Man 4, so I don't know. I didn't think I'd have any fatigue. We'll see. We'll see how we do. I think we're doing just fine. So, Power Stone, horrible weapon. Like, the rocks spin around above your head and usually miss your enemies, and it's not that powerful, so... Yeah, the weapons in this game... I'll go to you, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't matter. This stage is pretty lame. The weapons in this game leave a lot to be desired. And the Charge Buster just puts them all to shame, so... I'll try to find some reasonable time to use them, but... I'm mostly in the mood to just blast through the first 8 stages just with the Buster. So, like, if you rapid these guys, you mash these guys, it's just... I don't know, the invincibility frames of the enemies is just so off-putting. We don't need that, of course. So yeah, going upside down, I always thought was cool. I always thought it was awesome that you press up and jump to slide. That's funny. And here you fall up this pit. I don't know, I always thought this was a fun stage to play. Oop, it's a little disorienting. Oh my gosh. Alright. And don't stray too far to the left there. That's kind of a... Who's ever gonna be over there? I don't know. Don't need this. Yeah. It's gonna be one of those jumping guys over here, I think. So, I don't know. If you think I'm weak for using the Charge Buster so much, it's like ingrained in me to always... Oh boy! To always be running with the button charge, with the fire button pressed down. It's just like ingrained in how I play it. So I don't know. Grab that on the first try. Yeah, that one was tough when I was whatever 11 years old. So I don't know how many hits any of these guys take because of the stupid iframes. There's no way. Like I could do this, but whatever. Whoa. Yeah, the ladder's... A little problem with the ladder there. Alright, I gotta make sure I don't mess up and slide there. Okay. Alright. Gravity Man. He's kind of fun, I guess. It's kind of a rhythm thing, because he's gonna be on the opposite... He's gonna go up, and we go down, right? So you're always on the opposite plane of him. And he does the same thing each time, so you gotta memorize it. But it's actually harder than it looks to actually hit him when you're cruising past him, especially with his weakness. Have I missed him yet? This is pretty crazy. And he does, so his movement is the same in a pattern, but when he fires, it can be different. That was actually pretty good. When he fires, it's not consistent, so it's like, if you're expecting him to fire every time, every iteration, then he doesn't, it throws you off. And then if you forget that he can fire, and he nails you when you're not ready for it, kind of catch you off guard. But certainly not a difficult boss. Was he the first boss I ever beat when I first had this game? I don't know. I can't remember. He was on the cover. Thought he looked pretty cool. Gravity Hold, another terrible weapon. It doesn't even destroy enemies, it just like sucks them up into the abyss. They can't even drop items. So whatever. We'll take Napalm Man stage, I guess. Now, Napalm Man stage is kind of interesting to me. There's some theories going around about it, and some like facts that came out after the fact. And it's like meant to be like the Vietnamese jungle. Oh yeah, and good luck against these guys without charging your Buster. Like, I should fight one just to show ya. Let's see. Okay, I guess it's not that hard, but they can swarm ya. Watch out for these guys. But it's themed after a Vietnamese jungle, and it absolutely looks like a jungle, right? Whoa! Get away from me! But, yeah, it's kind of off-putting thinking about it as an adult. Like, when I was, whatever, 11 years old, like, I didn't know what napalm was. But I know what it is now, and it's not... I don't know. It makes me kind of sick to my stomach to think that that was used in the way it was in the war. So, ugh. Don't love this stage just because of that. It invokes that thought. Like, I don't know. It makes me kind of queasy. But, well, enough about that. And then we got these helicopter boys coming up here. Flying Joes. What are they called? Apache Joes? Or some Native American... These guys. Is that what you're called? Apache Joe? So, yeah. Oop. These guys, I think, only take one hit. Oh, yeah. And the fact that you lose your charge, when you take damage... of course. You lose your charge when you get hit, it kind of renders you in uncomfortable situations because you expect to have the power, that kind of power, and then you have to redo it. It throws off your rhythm. I think I scrolled that guy back on, so he started over or whatever. So like, it feels. Maybe I'm wrong with this, but those guys, they're not really a mini boss, whatever you call those guys that lift up their arms and shoot missiles and stuff. Those guys feel like they don't have invincibility frames. I feel like I can actually. Same thing with these guys. Maybe these guys do. I don't know. The one coming back from the left kind of threw me off because I was getting ready to time my jump going to the right because you don't want to shoot the missile and have it separate and then the debris knock you down. But since I backtracked just enough for that other one to spawn back on, it kind of threw me off. Well, I would never get this, but I still shouldn't, but I'm here, whatever. That would not have come back, but it was only there because I didn't get it the first time. And if you... there we go. So these guys are still only one hit, but... like the... okay. Yeah, so like, I don't know, how much HP does this guy? Does he have... he must have iframes. It wouldn't take him that many hits. Yeah, so that's what I thought was going to happen. I mean, whatever. Okay, and now these guys, like, we used to call these guys missile no arms, because they're missiles with no arms, and I guess there is a way to destroy them, but it takes, like, 3/4 of your energy bar of one of your utility weapons, and then they just, another one spawns back in anyway, and this fourth one doesn't have one, it's just supposed to be scary. So, I don't know, those guys, like... I still blame Mega Man 4 with those other guys that jumped out of the pits there. I used to have this guy licked. So you want to be... I'd like to fight him the same way, like when I did the no damage... Well, to clarify this... Oh my gosh, as I get annihilated by this guy. Alright, so to clarify... When I did the Buster only no damage... challenge that I've been talking about through the past couple videos, I refuse to ever charge in that too. So I have beaten all these stages, Buster only, without charging. I've done that. I haven't done the, like, challenge where you can't miss a shot or have a shot bounce off. Like, forget that. Those guys that do that are awesome. The Snupster guys, I don't think they do it anymore, but those were fun to watch when they were still doing that, but no, that's too hardcore for me. But anyway, when I did that challenge, I would not charge the Buster, so I have done this. But anyway... The way I think about fighting Napalm Man there is the same way as you fight those Pickle Man guys from Mega Man 1 in Gutsman stage that use the pickaxes at you. They take 10 hits, so you start off like a little bit far away from them, and then you walk toward them as fire, and they end up shooting over your head. So you can kind of do that with Starman, with Napalm Man 2, and just have him shoot the upward shots to go just over you. Those guys are obnoxious, and those guys definitely have iframes because they're supposed to take 3 hits, but like, I guess I got enough time. There, I put 4 in him already, still not down. Like, that's crap. That's crap. There's a place you could use Power Stone. I'll try it. Like, and it doesn't even kill him in one hit. Look how slow this is. But at least in this game, you can change weapons. Oh! Double kill. No. You can change weapons. You can change weapons when you have a projectile on the screen. So, like if Gemini Laser was in this game and you missed, you could pause it and fire again. So, or change to a different weapon or use an E-Tank or something like that. I used to be scared of this when I first had this game. We'll grab it in one hit. I used to always think I was going to hit the top of it. I'm still scared of this jump. We'll cheese it. I didn't do that on purpose, but I did take the hit, so I thought I'd just go. Again, it's another one of those where you gotta just jump just right. I don't know. Maybe it's cheap. But these guys, if you shoot them, the debris will get you. I don't know. Here's another place I always thought like Power Stone should be good, but by the time I switched to Power Stone and fire it 8 times or whatever to hit all those guys, I can take them out with this. And this guy ripped straight from Star Wars. Is this the AT-AT or the AT-ST or something? My brother would know the name of them. Oh, you know what? I like to do this just for funsies. Yeah, we'll get rid of those ones. I guess this weapon can be mildly interesting here. I don't need the drops. I don't know. We might as well do something, right? This part I always thought was fun. Oh, and you can only fire a water wave on the ground, and this thing counts as not the ground somehow. Like you're on a platform, you're not on the ground. And I love doing this because I'm already past him and he hasn't turned around yet. Okay. Oh, I used to be able to land after him and like trick him into not turning around. So now we got one more Walker guy. Not Walker Texas Ranger, Walker AT-AT, I guess. Alright. Alright, Starman, he's weak to Water Wave, and Water Wave actually takes away his shield, but again, like, that's probably better. Maybe during the refights I'll face him with Water Wave, but just for the time save of taking away his shield. But, I don't know. I do the dance, and if you're really good, you can sneak another shot in at the floor there. Nail them there, nail them there. I don't know, maybe I'm really good, maybe I'm not, but I can sneak more hits in. I don't know if that defines whether I'm good or not, but yeah, he's pretty weak. His weapon's fine, like, I don't know, there's not a lot of great barrier weapons in the series. This one, I mean, I don't know. Like, people don't like Leaf Shield because you can't walk with it on, but then it would be too good. But it's very powerful, like, and can cut through enemies and continue to go. Star Crash, like, you can keep it on and you can walk with it, but once something... Or, I mean, Skull Barrier, rather, from the previous game. Once something hits it, it dissipates it. So, I feel like this one is just unquestionably better than Skull Barrier, right? Because it stays on while you're walking and it can take the damage. I'm going to do Charge Man last. I actually like Charge Man stage. A lot of people don't like it. Have I missed a letter yet? I hope not. I haven't been paying attention. Alright, I might as well check, because I want to make sure I get it. Let's see, yeah, we just need the A's. So me and my brother in 1992, when we played this was called Dodge the Clouds. So we need something to do in this stage. It's not that hard. It's like a mini game. Dodge the Clouds. There's no penalty if you fail. Alright, so this stage, I don't know, it's like... I think if we get close enough, we can... No, maybe not. Maybe we're thinking of something else. But, anyway, those enemies with the shield there, in Mega Man... Well, IV... Mega Man 4 for the Game Boy, they have those guys, and you can actually stand on their shield when they raise it to fire, and then slide on it, and there's like a hidden area that you can get to for a power-up with that, and I thought that was awesome. This guy we called the Gladiator Chicken because his helmet, it looks like the helmets that the American gladiators used to wear. I don't know if anybody else used to think of that. I'm going to use Gravity Hold here. Even though the boss is weak to it, go away. I'm not dealing with you guys. You too, even if we're just one, whatever. Gotta use these weapons for something, right? Yeah, it's not like I need the drops. And you know what? Dodge the Cloud, of course. Now this part... Oh, we're not quite where I think we are. I gotta save Gravity Hold. I don't have to. I can get the... This is one of the harder letter grabs. I can get it without using a weapon, but I feel like Gravity Hold is the way to go because you can... I'll just tell you. So there's gonna be like a floor that falls off from below you, and also these guys, right? So normally I just dodge them, but see, this is gonna fall away, right? So if I don't have to worry about these guys, it's easier to get this. If I stand on these two, then I can jump away. Yeah. So, when I was a kid, it was really hard. Okay, before we had Dodge the Clouds, now we have Dodge the Spikes that kill you. I used to think this was hard too, but when I learned that you could just jump, so like get through here when your jump height is maximum, then you're really not at risk at all. We used to wait for it to get close to us and try to slide in there. Like, no. Made it way harder than it needed to be. No reason for that. Get out of here. Bye-bye, Gravity Hold. At least it's mildly fun, right? It's supposed to be fun. These guys also take one hit. Why are there so many enemies that take one hit in a game that has a overpowered charge buster? I don't know. Why am I charging? I don't know. This guy, I'm gonna run right past him. Alright, let's go. One more little turret there. You can't do anything. And I love that our charge buster is so powerful, it even takes away the projectiles of those turrets. Like, how are you gonna guard me? I don't know. So I always like Gyro Man. I like air. Like, in games that have the elements and stuff, I don't know about my favorite, but like, I always am interested by the element of air. I think air is like the element of like being free and doing your own thing. Whoa, he's actually got me in bad shape, doesn't he? Ah, really? Do not die. Do not die to Gyro Man, please. Yeah, but I feel like air is the element of like flight, and it's cool to, you know, be a free spirit. I don't know if I would say I'm a free spirit, but I don't know. The element of evasion and being, you know, being agile, being able to manipulate like flight. I don't know. The air element of wind or air always appealed to me in fantasy situations, you know, like RPGs and stuff, and I was gonna say cartoons, I guess anime. I'm thinking of Avatar: The Last Airbender. Air was my favorite element in that. So, yeah, and then we also get Rush Jet from the air stage. Again, just like we got Rush Marine from the water stage in the previous game. Why? I don't know that there's a good place to use it in that stage like there was in Toadman stage, but I don't know, whatever. Let's go to Charge Man. Everybody hates Charge Man's boss fight. It's kind of obnoxious. I don't love it. I don't think it's well designed, but I don't know. His stage, this is probably my favorite stage in this whole game. And I love the song. And it feels like you're actually on a train. Why are you coming from there? Oh, I just think his song is awesome, and the like little feeling of motion, and then you're like in a train and you're on a train. And I love these train mets. And I love trying to, like, fire my shot and then slide, so I, like, ha, like that. Another one up, ha. I just think running through this without stopping just feels so satisfying. Ah, man, I love this stage. I don't care what anybody says. And we got those mouse guys coming up, they're mice or whatever. These guys. So I'll use the charge on them, whatever. And oop, I think there's a safe spot, like right here, if you're going to keep firing. Yeah. Oh, of course. Get out of here, egg. Alright, and the A is coming up here, and this will complete us, right? I think this is the last one. There we go. Where's that A? Wait, am I misremembering where it is? Get them both. Alright. Huh. Maybe all these cars look the same to me. Is it over here? Jeez. What am I thinking about here? I didn't miss it, did I? There it is. And I used to need Rush for it. Oh. I'll get it. Up. Come on. There we go. So what do we get? We get Beat. Let's use him. Why not? He's actually the best weapon in the game. I'm not gonna lie. Like, oh, I don't want to use him here. But because like it's too fun to like do this. Like these outside sections are my favorite part of the stage. Like just running and gunning, not stopping. I guess if I thought of it, I would charge there. I can't remember. I have it memorized, but like that. Like, oh, he got me. But man, I just remember this being so much fun to learn the timing of that. I think there's 2 more of these guys. Yeah, get out of here. I don't know how many times I've hit that guy. He's supposed to be 3 hits. And we're at the boss. So, not a particularly difficult stage. I don't know if does Beat do anything to Charge Man? I don't know. So there's a way you can manipulate his AI somehow. I don't remember how to do it. Like you jump and then you jump back. Does that? I don't know. I remember watching somebody do that, trying to incorporate it. He was like this. Is that right? Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, he's not easy to beat. No damage, buster only without charging. But I mean, because he charges, right? Because he's Charge Man. I don't know. Is that funny? Whatever. Just you can dodge those coals, but I feel like there's a lot of luck involved with where they land. Like, sometimes they'll just corner you and you can't get away. All right. Whoa! I thought that was the last shot. Get him. All right. Not so bad. All right. pretty easy. I know I exclusively use the Buster, almost. I very rarely... Is the only weapon I used at all. I used Power Stone a little bit. I used Gravity Hold, but... Whatever, let's move it along. I feel like the first 8 stages are a little too easy in this game. But I would like to... I feel like I would enjoy them more without using the Charge Buster, but also if the enemies didn't have iframes. I wonder if there's like a... I know somebody made an improvement patch for Mega Man 3, like Mega Man 3 less glitchy or less bugs, or whatever it's called, but I've never played it because I don't want to like ruin my muscle memory for the original 3 because I love 3. But I wonder if somebody would ever do that with this game and make a version where the enemies don't have iframes, so that you can actually mash them like in the old games. But I don't know. We're gonna go face our brother. Bruce's castle. Well, let's see. Dr. Wily had castles. Dr. Cossack had a citadel. What does Bruce have? Bruce's I don't know. Bruce's bachelor pad. I don't know. Who knows? But I don't care. I love Proto Man. I wish we could play as Proto Man someday, and I wish they would not like have the benefit of playing as him be to have abilities that I don't care about and make a big the reason that you get penalized for being him take double damage. I didn't deliver that joke very well. You all know what I'm talking about. Alright, tigers, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. Alright, so I love the Proto Man Castle theme. It's very awesome. I'm gonna use Beat here because, as we said, he's the best weapon in the game. Yeah, remember those guys from Wave Man stage? I said you can't. I said you could beat them only with a certain weapon. Yeah, it's Beat. It's Beat that can beat them. So if I get over here, oh come on, Rush. Man, this like backwards Rush. One of my GameFAQs friends vastly prefers it to the other Rush, but I don't know, man. I don't see it. It's kind of unwieldy. So I can hide from these guys. Yeah, so as I was going to say, I like the Proto Man... Oh, yeah, I have to use Jacket. Leave me alone. I like the Proto Man Castle theme, but the problem with it is that... Oh, I gotta remember to show you guys something. I almost forgot about this. I'm just going to say it so I don't forget. That M-Tank I picked up earlier, you can only carry one of them. So not only can you only carry one of them, but if you have one, and you find another one, it won't even show up on the screen unless you use the one you have. So there's like 4 of them in the castle stages, but if you never use the one you have, forgot he was here. If you never use the one you have, then you wouldn't even know they're there. So that's kind of, I don't know. I definitely didn't know there were that many of them when I was a kid. Can I please? Can I please? So, hopefully I'll remember to show off where those are. But if you know where they all are, you can just... we'll do this one. Did I really feel the bear? Are you serious? Oh, I used to have those memorized. Alright, but if you know where those are, you could just completely go willy-nilly with weapons throughout the whole castle stages because you're going to be able to fill up so often. Is there a weapon that is good against this guy? This one? I don't know, was that good? Or is weak enough? I don't know, man. So, alright, let's try that one again. Let's pay attention here. I used to have it memorized. I should probably watch it through once so I know where everything is, but I thought one of these you had to wait. Is it that one? Oop. There we go. I still don't know that I did it right. Alright. I'm just gonna watch it because I don't have it memorized. Oh, you can just wait for the end of it. Alright. So when it comes here, we wait and then go and then go. A lot of people complain about these, like, not specifically in this game, but like in any game. Oh man, they're just so obnoxious. Like, whatever, man. Like, you just gotta learn them. There's nothing wrong with learning. I like learning things. And these, what's this point of these guys? They're just gonna like spin around me. They take one of the few enemies in the game that takes multiple charge shots to defeat, but they don't attack you like at all. I think their whole purpose is to like, if I was trying to shoot that other thing, they would get in the way and tank the hits. So like, I mean, okay, I guess. Alright, these boys. So this guy's called Darkman. He's kind of dumb, but you know what? I'll use Water Wave on him because it eats his bullets. So take this. Take this. Take this. But I don't know how you're supposed to jump over him. I don't know. Oh my gosh, leave me alone. Can you please? Alright. Yeah, Darkman, not a great design boss, but I will say he's way better and way less cheap and way more interesting than Doc Robot. I hated Doc Robot. So, I don't know. Darkman's fine. We'll see more of him. It's kind of the theme here, so. Alright. Proto Man Stage 2. Oh, and that's another thing I was going to say. Like, yeah, I like the, Is this where one of those M-Tanks are? Is there an M-Tank up here? Maybe I can demonstrate that. I'm pretty sure it is. Oh my gosh. Well, I can't remember, and I'm not going to waste the one I have. But I think there's one up to the top right. I think there's a false ceiling. And you can grab an M-Tank over there, I think. I'm not going to mess with it. But I'll just grab one where I know where it is. But I was going to mention before that I like the oh yeah, the super arrow thing we got from Starman. It's like a weapon and a utility. I'll show how it works when we use it. There's actually a boss to use it on. You could use it kind of like item 2 to like ride your way across a stage, but I don't know. I can't think of any great places to use that. Oh. But yeah, what I was gonna say about the music in Proto Man's Castle, I do like it, but we only have, there's 4 stages and they all have the same music, I think. Or is the 4th one a little different? Oh, come on. So, I wish there was a little more variety. Oh, this part, okay. You know what? I'll show Super Arrow here, because I'm gonna get over there. See? Bink. Because the only way to beat those guys is to beat. Alright, and here's a good place to use Star Crash. You don't have to, but I'm going to. Because these guys are gonna drop... Oh, see, the energy almost got me. These guys are gonna drop stuff at me. Even with Star Crash, it's not easy. It's like one of the very few, like, challenging parts of this area. Alright. So, oh man, what was I saying? Can I get you? Oh, come on, please. Oh, do I really even need to be watching my weapon there? Let's see. One of the fortress bosses is weak to Star Crash, but I think it's easier to fight him with the Buster because it's hard to hit him with Star Crash, so... I'm trying to think what I need to... I really don't need to be conserving weapon energy just because of the fact that there's so many hidden M-Tanks. Alright. Let's see here. Is this the part where we... Oh, okay, which is the right one? I think it's this one. I don't need the E-Tank. I'm just gonna go. I definitely don't need the life. I'm just gonna go. Alright. I probably would have obsessed over getting those when I was a kid. So these guys, the easiest way to face them is you take them out, right? And then this other one, and instead of trying to time it, you like scroll them off the screen and scroll them back on, and then, oops, scroll them back on. Oh, because I do it wrong. Well, the idea would be to scroll them off, and then, so that the way it times with, it syncs up with when I land, I fire, and then he'll be at the bottom, instead of trying to time it. Right. And these guys, for some reason, when they're spinning around like that, they're invulnerable, which... kind of obnoxious, like you have to destroy them before they spin. Oh my gosh, get away. I don't know, I just don't feel threatened anywhere in here. Like, these guys can wheel you away a little bit, but I guess the danger is if they knock you in the pit. Gotta get them. Oh, I'm in trouble here. This is a bad situation. Alright, we'll do that. And I guess we could show Gyro. Can I get you? Oh. Is him moving tied to when I fire? I actually didn't know that. I don't know. Some things better left unsaid. Or whatever I'm trying to say. Alright, 8 lives, 4 E-Tanks. Alright, second one is this, I don't know. So I'll just tell you, it's going to be Darkman again, and each Darkman's a little different, and they're weak to different things, and I don't know what any of the weaknesses are, because why would you? See, I think he's weak to Crystal Eye, I don't know. I'm doing just fine without it. He's got these, like, shields. So if they're, like, completely, on the sides of him, they'll block your shots. So you gotta, like, time when to fire, I guess. One more hit should take them, and there. Okay. Easy enough, easy enough. And the next one, I think is weak to gyrotech. I don't know. The next one can, like, freeze you in place. So, they kind of all blend together. And there's a theme, there's a reason they do it that way, but I don't know. Be a little more creative, I wish. Alright, Proto Man Stage 3. We're plowing through this game, yeah. We're making pretty good progress here. Alright. Which one's this? Yeah, see, same music. I don't know. You'd think that... I could see, like, fine, like in Mega Man 1 and Mega Man 2, like, each castle stage, they use the same theme for 2 stages, but, I don't know, 3 stages with the same music? I think that's fortunate. Get down here. Yeah, these guys are just so obnoxious, so punishing. Alright. Alright, come on! Oh, that was actually pretty stupid. Alright, and there's not even any, like, real secrets in these stages. I don't know, like, there's no... I mean, what could they give us? We get so many extra lives in this game anyway, so... I don't know. Proto Man's Castle, I like the music first time, but... when you're hearing it every stage, it kinda grates on you a little bit, and these... really? Oh, yeah, it is convenient that they let me do that. I mean, I guess I could just use Rush, but, not a lot of Mega Man games that you can backtrack with that. So I guess that's the reason they did that, but I guess I never thought of that. I could just use Rush to get up there. Whatever. Alright, here's the part where you like ride on this. Oh, not quite there. Come on. See, I let this guy land on there. Yeah, I remember doing that. I figured that out on my own. Because the radius of that thing he's dropping is so great, so large, that it can land. See, look, it'll do it again. Bam, that's not even going to hit me. See? It looks threatening, because if you get hit, he's going to knock you in the pit. But if you know how it works, you won't get hit. I wonder if I learned that when I was a kid by just accidentally having that happen and just taking note of it. Oh, we're not even close to where I thought I was. Alright. Okay. Rush. I could climb up this with Super Arrow, I guess. I don't know. But no, we're going to want Super Arrow. Okay, I think this is the screen that has that thing I was thinking of. Do I want to use Gravity Hold here? Yeah, I'm going to use Gravity Hold here just for fun. So, like... And I used to jump through hoops trying to get those. Like, well, I'm not going to do it now. But, yeah, when I was a kid, I would obsess over trying to get those. Like, especially the life. You absolutely don't need the life. The E-Tank? How many E-Tanks do I even got? I only have 4, so... I guess it wouldn't hurt to get it, but I don't know. I shouldn't need it. So, I don't know. I guess that's... At least it's different. And these work well. Like, they don't glitch you, like, every time you take a step. Like, in a lot of fan games that try to use, Oh, this guy's fun. I got a fun way to take out him, if I can find the right weapon. Where is it? Napalm. Oh. But, yeah, in a lot of bad fan games, or even some good ones, when you, have moving obstacles that you stand on like that, they make your feet go up and down, and... Like, you can't get a good solid hold on the ground, so then when you try to jump, you're actually falling all the time because Mega Man's trying to, like... I don't know, it's hard to describe it. I don't want to call out any games and say they're bad when they're not. I don't know, will this kill them? Probably not. Oh, I don't know, Gyro. Just don't like waiting for these guys. Can I go and hit him in the back? I don't know. Alright. Yeah, maybe... Oh, maybe I, Alright, we'll grab that E-Tank. Maybe I was a little ambitious playing 2 Mega Man games in the same day to record. I don't think I sound that bored, so I don't know. I don't feel bored. I definitely like this game better than Mega Man 4, even with its flaws. Alright, this is the place I wanted to use Gravity Hold, but I wasted all of it, so we'll have to... do our best against these guys. They're one hit at least, but the Charge Buster gives me a better radius to hit them with, I guess? I don't know. And it can also go through them and hit more than one. It's not that hard. I guess I could use Star Crash. But just like that, it's over. Like, I don't know. Not particularly challenging. Alright, Duckman number 3. So this guy is gonna, like, fire... He's got that thing. He's kind of like Vile, if you play Mega Man X. So this thing. So that... You can't mash your way out, I don't think. I think it's a set number of time. He's gonna miss me now. So what you can do, if you're good, unlike me, you could, ooh, he's gonna stun lock himself? Yeah, you loser. Ha! Oh my gosh, how many times in a row can you do that? 5 times in a row? 6 times in a row? I don't think I've ever seen this. This is amazing. 7 times in a row? Holy crap, he did that 8 times in a row! That was amazing. I don't think I've ever gotten in that position before. That was awesome. But like, if you switch to charge kick, I didn't explain like any of these weapons. People probably know what to do. If you switch to charge kick and you slide, so your like foot is damaging, that's how it works. And then he gets you with that freeze beam thing, and then he like jumps on you. You'll damage him because you're still an active thing. So all right, this part's like the collapsing. Like you break all these and then you fall down. It's a little glitchy. You could put yourself into a bad situation if you're not too careful here. So I wanna. Did I die? No. I don't know. I've played this probably hundreds of times. I did own this game, and I still get scared I'm gonna die on this place. And it's not like dying really punishes you, right? Like, big deal. I have however many lives, and that's the whole stage, right? So I don't know, but I still like the scene. Listen. Oh, I don't know. Is that flat? I don't think it's sharp. I think that. Yeah, you sound a little flat, bro. Bam! 27 damage. Take that. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe a little dramatic effect there. That doesn't seem realistic that any attack could do that. Oh, got him. And 1 hit. Yeah, he's the other Duckman 4. And I love that there's an L-Tank there. If I ever make a Mega Man fan game, I'm going to have an L-Tank in it just because. Just for the novelty. So, yep. So, the Ultimate Duckman robot, he does, like, everything that all the other guys do. He has those ones from Duckman 2, and he can shoot them. But, I don't think he can freeze us, but yeah, I like to just let Beat do all the work. He is weak to Beat. I think all the Darkmen are weak to Beat. And I already remembered that I just realized I forgot to be grabbing M-Tanks as I played through. I'll just tell you, this isn't the final stage. Yeah, Proto Man was not the final boss. Get him Beat. Finish him off. Whatever. Bam. Yeah, Proto Man was not the final boss. We're not done. We're not done. I'll try to show where a hidden M-Tank is. I guess it's technically not a hidden M-Tank, but how are you ever going to need to use one? Here we go. You've done well, Mega Man. Who's talking? Is it Cossack? I never expected you to defeat my powerful Darkman robot. Oh! Yeah. Who didn't see that coming? Oh, he framed Proto Man, huh? So, yeah. So I feel like when the Mega Man cartoon, the Ruby Spears cartoon, was in production, this was the newest Mega Man game at the time. And throughout that show, so like, let's see how well I remember it. I haven't watched it in 30 years. So like, Mega Man was in it, Roll, Dr. Light, and like, I feel like Mega Man's, or Dr. Wily's main henchmen that were in, like, every episode were, like, Cutman and, I don't know, I can't remember who else. Iceman, maybe, I can't remember. And it would be a rotating cast of characters, like, right, like, maybe they'd be underwater, so they'd have Dive Man in an episode, and maybe in another episode they needed electricity, so they needed Elect Man, or Magnetism, or Magnet Man, or whatever. I remember, like, Gemini Man and Magnet Man were, like, disguised as something. Okay, so up there, if I use my M-Tank now, I think this is right. Here we go. Yeah, so there is so then I go down and come back up, and there should be an M-Tank with it. Yeah. So if you know it's there, you can refill. So yeah, if you think of it, go check out. Let's see which one's the right way. If you go the wrong way, you die. I think I have to go this way. Okay. Oof. I almost messed it up. And I know you want to be going this way. Yeah. So go on YouTube somewhere. I don't know who. I don't know where. Was it Red Mage 1987 that posted this? It's one of the guys I actually know from GameFAQs. Has a video that's 10 hours of Mega Man 5 weapon energy refill. And it's just literally that, but for 10 straight hours. Like, I don't know why he made it. I should ask him. But I don't know why that exists, but the fact that it exists is hilarious. And if you ever want to listen to that, you can find it. Alright, so this part, I don't know. It's kind of obnoxious and boring, but it's certainly better than the Dustman Crushers. So, yeah. Alright, so Dr. Wily's castle versus Proto Man's castle. Nice shot. I feel like Wily's castle is probably better. I forgot I had the other rush. Yeah. Wily's Castle is probably better. At least there's some variety. Alright, let's see if I can do this right on the first try. You don't have to go up on the upper path, but I feel like if you do... Oh yeah, you do. Alright, see, I'm drawing a blank. Oh yeah, you don't have to go to that upper path. Alright, you know what? Just because I don't care to do this over again, I used to be really good at this when I was a kid, and now I haven't played it in so long. So we'll just take that guy out and jump back up there with Rush Coil. Let's see here. Can I get up there? No! Oh, I'm in trouble now. I'm in trouble now. Beat, save me! Please? Yeah, so getting up there, and I still died. Unbelievable. See? Oh my gosh. Alright, Wily, you got me. Do I have to go back to the beginning? No. I guess I could get really creative and try to use Super Arrow. Let's try that, just for fun. I don't think I've ever tried this. I'm gonna try it out. Can I get on it? Yeah! Alright. There we go. Oh, don't fall. Okay. And I have 1 pixel of Super Arrow left. Well, there is a boss! Oh no, I forgot there actually were... I actually did forget that there were crushers here. I hate these crusher segments, and they bring them back in Mega Man 10 too. And I think right here, I'm not safe. It doesn't look like that would hit you, but I think it does. So you gotta be a little careful there. They bring these back in Mega Man 10. They're not... The whole room doesn't move. The crushers move individually, but... Equally as obnoxious. I hate segments like this. I hate junkyard stages. Oh, I hate the waiting. Make one false move and you're gone, and you gotta do it all over. I hate that. Okay, I think I'm safe here at least. This one I will take my time and break them all. Alright, we're fine. And then you gotta decide and just guess. And just trust that you'll be fine. Another gladiator chicken. What was the thought I was going with? Oh yeah, there is one castle boss that is weak to, oh my gosh, what am I thinking? He's weak to Super Arrow. And I have one health left of Super Arrow, so... I mean, I could beat it without it, but it's just funny that I actually found a use for it. I don't remember which boss it is. If it's this one, I'm gonna have to beat it. I think it is this one. No, it's not! This is Big Pets. Alright, he's weak to Crystal Eye, but... in order to use it on him, you gotta be constantly switching weapons, because you don't want to waste it, like... You wouldn't want to waste your Crystal Eye shooting out the platform. I don't know. I actually think he's a kind of a fun boss. You gotta get the rhythm just right. Although there is some amount of luck with where those guys fall, but... I don't know. I actually like this boss, so I don't care what anyone says. I don't remember if... Whoops! I don't remember if these fallen guys can drop power-ups or not. I'm gonna E-Tank, I don't care. That's mildly embarrassing. I should be able to beat him, but... Yeah, he does take more damage from Crystal Eye than the Buster. But if you keep Crystal Eye equipped, then you're using Crystal Eye to do that, to bring the platforms out, and then you're gonna run out of it way before you defeat him, so... you could jump up here and then switch to Crystal Eye. Maybe when I take a hit on the way up, I should do that. Oh, I tried to do the Woodman technique. Like, maybe when I take a hit near the top, I could switch to Crystal Eye, just because you wouldn't have enough time to charge your Buster back up. I don't know. Not worth stressing over. He's not that tough. Very interesting boss. I like that boss. I don't know. Maybe I'm in the minority there. There's way worse castle bosses than him. And he is named Big Pets, and I don't know why. Alright. Dr. Wily is a stage 2? Yes, Dr. Wily is stage 2. And I don't remember if there is another M-Tank in this stage. I don't want to waste it. There might be one here, but... I don't want to waste it. I'm not gonna go for it. Because I would like to refill my super arm, but if I use it, I still don't think I'm gonna need my M-Tank, but I mean, you could die here. Nope, okay. I probably, yeah, and there's our water section here, but we don't have Mush Marine in this game. It doesn't exist. It's only in Mega Man 3 and 4, so too bad. I think I could use Jet if I cared. I'm gonna use Beat, whatever. But, oh gosh, what was I gonna say? Get a Beat. Oh boy. Oh, I can also fire when I beat. I probably should have mentioned that. Oh, what was the thought I was gonna say? Oh yeah, like, I don't want to, I can't remember if there's any... This game does not have a situation where, like Mega Man 2 and 4, where only one weapon will damage the final boss, and if you don't have it, you have to game over on purpose or farm. Like, we don't have a situation like that. Like the booming trap situation. We don't have that. Alright, beat. But, I'm trying to think if it's even... If there's even any one weapon that I really want to have. I mean, I know what 2 weapons are good to use on the final boss, but, I mean, you don't need them. Can I destroy you? I'm gonna run away. Alright. Yeah, I knew he was a different kind. I was ready. And he's just one hit. No! Are we back in Mega Man 4, the castle? I don't know. Get out of here. I thought we destroyed every med in the world in that game. These guys, again, maybe they start off lined up just right for Crystal, or not Crystal, for Power Stone, but I don't know. I just never have taken the time to get the geometry of those weapons down just right. But I don't know. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is I am maintaining my M-Tank just because there's no reason to use it at this point. Even if I get to the boss that's weak to Super Arrow, I will not use the M-Tank to refill it. I'll fight him with something else. Ha! Okay. Weapon I can't even use. Alright. Oop, not coil. Like, you can get up there with Super Arrow. Oh, and you can actually push back against Rush's momentum and have him move a little slower so you can change his angle. Ow! A little bit, but it's not that useful. Sometimes it is, I guess. I probably could have made it up there without it. I'm pretty sure this is the weapon, the boss that's weak to Super Arrow. Well, I'll shoot one of them at him. No, it's not! Man, you'd think I'd remember this game better. This guy's weak to Gyro, but it's hard to hit him with it. We'll try. I've always found... So you can only shoot him when he's open, right? So I've always found it better to... And these platforms don't just alternate, they only go when you're standing on them, right? So, I've always found it best to just keep going back and forth and always be on one of them. So they're always... I'm gonna use... I don't need it, but I'm gonna use it anything anyway. So the platforms are always in motion, right? Whether you're on one or not, I'll just use my invincibility to get inside of him. So that does have the obnoxious flashing, like in Mega Man 4, but it's just bam, 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 done. And Mega Man 4 is bada-bam, 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 and yeah, so the flashing lights bother me way more in Mega Man 4 than Mega Man 5. All right, Bink. Yeah, is that model to scale? Okay, here I know there's an M-Tank there, so I can safely use mine. So I will get to demonstrate using Super on a boss. Yeah. Yeah. Not going to take us 10 hours to fill up, and I suppose I wasted 4 ticks of Rush Coil, 8 ticks of Rush Coil, right? Because I'm going to come back. Yeah, there it is. I used to... So when I first learned those were a thing, I used to think you had to use them up before the stage, and that it wouldn't even be there. Like, I would have had to use it when the previous boss had 1 HP left, but no, you can just walk off the room and come back. Alright. Yeah, so if you know that's there, you can always have full MP. You can tell I'm an RPG player. You can always have full, gravity? Yeah. If you know that's there, you can always have full, weapon energy for everything when you get to the refights. In a game that you don't need weapon energy for the refights because you're better off using the Buster. So, I don't know. I still think this game's fun. I don't know that fun is accurately... There's a universally accurate way to measure fun, but... I've been talking about the flaws of this game, but I also talked about the flaws of 4, and I think this game's way more fun than Mega Man 4. I don't know why that is. I don't think it's just because it's easier. It is easier. But I don't think I actively go out of my way to seek out easy games. My favorite Mega Man game is way harder than this, so I don't know. Is it Stone Man? Nope. Okay, so these guys are these guys also in speak to charge kick. There's no way I'm fighting with that. Are these guys also in serial number order? I don't know. So we do the water robot dance here. See, I can even shoot through that because I'm so close to it. Yeah. And again, see, you wouldn't be able to do that if you're far enough away. He could block you with this. So we'll play the water robot dance. You and Bubble Man facing the same way. So that means this is gonna be Stone Man. Actually, we'll use his weaknesses because it's fun. You totally don't need to, but so Napalm Bomb if he lands on it, bam. He doesn't have to land on it. He could just roll over to him slowly and not menacingly. Bam. Like, even if he's about to be in invincibility when he lands, it'll still damage him, I think. Nope, he had already landed. Ah! That's fine. I don't know. Fun enough. Let's see, where's Crystal Man? See... Get down there. See this one? Yeah. So I like this weakness because it can go in between his crystal eyes like that. It's a little hard to control it though, and you can only move it up or down once. Once you steer it once, it maintains that until it goes off the screen or until it hits something. But yeah, that was actually pretty good. It's not that easy. So you're probably Starman? Is that right? Yeah, okay. And I will use his weakness too because I think it's cool to that it just eats through his shield and damages him. Like, watch. See ya. He's pretty much just completely at my mercy when I have this. Although, when you're jumping, you can't fire. I'll try it. I took that hit just so I could get over here. Like, I was pressing the button there, and nothing happens if you try to fire it. You'd think it would just drop straight down, like Plug Ball from Mega Man 9, but no. It just says no. The game says no. Alright. Gyro Man's weak to gravity. I might as well use it. What else am I going to use it for, right? I always thought... I never really liked when Robot Masters were weak to like this. There's a Robot Master in the next game that's weak to a screen clear weapon, but if you hit it too fast, if you press the button before his iframes run out, then you waste a shot. And, I don't know, I probably could have still beat him. Stone Man's weak to Stone Man. Charge Man's weak to Power Stone. I'll use it at first just to show how obnoxious it is to try and hit him with this. So at least what you can do is have him following you, right? If you fire it when he's following you, it will hit him. So, I don't know. I guess it's not that horrible to use on him, but I don't know. So, gosh. It's not... It's gonna got... Yeah, see, you just get cornered there. Nothing I could do. I mean, maybe there was something I could do. Can I get cornered again? Nope. There we go. I don't know. Easy enough. I don't remember who's left. I think it is... Napalm Man. Again, I don't know that this is better than the Buster. And for some reason, if you blast him with the big crystal eye, it does, I don't know, 4 damage, 3 damage. And if I hit him with this, it also does 3 damage. And then if I hit him again, it'll do another 3. So, I don't know. You'd think that wouldn't work that way, but... So I guess you're better off doing this. I don't know. I never really screwed around with this too much. Yeah, so you could in theory hit him 3 times by firing him. It's not that that's useful. I don't know. Just for the funsies, as I die on him. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Please, please, please. Oh! Double kill! I think I touched him first. Is that going to count as a win? No! It doesn't. Wow. That was actually kind of funny. Huh. Alright, well. Learn something new every day. You don't, but it's fun when you do. So. Yeah, so if you do that, then you could give yourself a chance to hit him again. So, I don't know. I like that strategy. That's actually kind of fun, even though I failed on a boss that I could easily beat without doing that. But yeah, but see, that one it didn't work because the other 2 hit him during his iframes. I don't know. This at least could be something to do instead of just playing the Toad Man dance. So essentially, Napalm Man is weak to the Toad Man dance, and Wave Man is weak to the Bubble Man dance. I'm trying to think of anybody else. I guess, I don't know. So is this where I want to use Super... Oh yeah! I said, no! Alright. It's the next stage. So okay. This guy is called Wily Press. Wily's in there, trust me. So there he is, right? And he goes down, then you can hit him. So he's weak to Star Crash, but if you fire your Star Crash and it hits the ship, it'll just ding it, so it's harder to hit it. That does 4 damage, and the Mega Buster does 3 charged. So to do 1 fewer hit, 1 fewer point of damage, I'd rather do this. So they want you to be like trying to dodge back and forth around this, trying to stay away from him. But if you just stand right next to the spikes, and if he comes down on the left, I'll just make 1 jump across. Or what he's doing now, he just always comes over here. Just move out of his way. I haven't jumped on the other side yet. So those are instant kill. If I land on those, I do die. So even there, I probably don't ever have to jump across these. I can beat him. So I guess there could be a situation where he could make you, but I don't know. At this point, you'd rather just tank the hit if you think you're gonna get, instead of risking jumping across the spikes. So yeah, I don't know. Kind of a silly boss. I guess the point is to, like, be threatening, but I don't know. I can't remember the last time he damaged me. Yeah, we're not going to goof around. He's gone. Alright, yeah. Hitting him with Star Crash is much harder, so I don't know. There's just no reason for it. And you could see, I don't know if you noticed, you could see his cockpit escape. I don't think there's a way to destroy him, like, when that happens, like you could in Mega Man 4 with Rain Flush. We do have a hit-all weapon, which is Gravity Hold, but I don't think that, maybe they knew that that was a thing and they fixed it. I don't know. I've never seen it done, so you'd think if you could do it, someone would know how to do it. So I don't know if there's an M-Tank over there. I'm not going to check. Let's play. Oh, I forgot. I actually forgot this guy was here. You know what? This was pretty good on him before. Gotta get in close. Wow, that's actually pretty good. So, really? Okay. And I think there's one more of those AT-AT guys. Which one's the one with the 4 letters? I think the ones with the 4 letters are the AT-ATs, and these guys are AT-ST. My brother would know. I don't know. Get out of here. Alright, here we go. So this is... So how could I forget that the super arrow is the weakness of the Wily machine, believe it or not. Here he is. You wouldn't think to try this, but bam, 4 damage. And you probably can't tell just by watching, but he's like, has some kind of suction property or whatever. Wait. Do we do the stage? No, we go right into the final boss. Alright, let's go, Wily. And so you're supposed to, here, I'll show you what you're supposed to do. I don't know if you're supposed to, but he's weak to, this. I don't know where the checkpoint is. I'm using an E-Tank anyway, I don't really care. So, he takes 3 damage from Crystal Eye, right? Not Crystal Eye, Gyro Attack. So, he's way less obnoxious than the one from 4. He just keeps landing right in front of me. What am I supposed to do? But, so you can... Wow. Yeah, I forgot how damaging those were. So you can hit him like that. But, the best way to fight him that I found is actually to use Beat. I forget how much damage he does. So, I don't know if he's weak to it. Can you get him Beat? Come on. And he can also show you where he's going to come out, too, so you can be ready, like, sometimes. So, let's see. 2 damage. Okay, so Gyro Attack does deal 3 damage, but with Beat, you don't have to aim him. And if he lands near the bottom, I think, Beat can sometimes score 2 hits in 1 round. With Gyro Attack, I don't think he could ever get 2 hits. See, he tried to. So he's going to chase him right over. See, when he does, you want him to do that, because then he's going to, like, bam, you can nail him right away, and then sometimes you can get him again. So you have the potential to get 4 hits, and since he's down here, I can get a shot in on him. So yeah, so you're not really sacrificing that much on average per pass. And if you notice, since I switched to Beat, I haven't gotten hit once because I can focus entirely on dodging and not on trying to get hits in. Can I reach him from that? So yeah, this is definitely the way to go. And if I get low on an M-Tank, or if I get low on Beat's energy, I could even use an M-Tank to fill it up because you're almost guaranteed to use it. You're never going to use Beat on like the refights, so so as long as you know that there's those M-Tanks hiding when you they don't show up when you don't have one, or when you do have one, so you can just consume yours and I'll play it safe and make one appear. You're pretty much guaranteed to where are you, Beat? You're pretty much guaranteed to go into the refights with full every weapon, and you're never going to use Beat in the refights, so I don't know. Not a whole lot to talk about. We're finishing this up. Can you please get him? Come on. You know what? Let's hit him one more time. Nope. We'll hit him one more time, and then I got a plan here. We're almost done. We're almost done. Go get him. Go, please. Alright, so he's got 1 HP left, just because. Final boss music with no baseline. Or just baseline. I don't think I want to listen to that for 10 hours, but do it one more time. It's fun. We play games for fun. And who's going to get the... Oh! Even though I have Beat equipped, I got the final kill and glow. So, alright. Now this part they ruin in the Legacy Collection by playing the ending credits now, and I don't remember exactly. I'm playing it on an NES emulator. I own the cartridge. This is the way I remember it. So the ending seems not right when I beat it in the Legacy Collection. But there we go. There's Dr. Light in the cage. It would never be a robot of Dr. Light. No, that's Dr. Light. He's wearing the red pants. I should have put red pants on my avatar there in the corner to match Dr. Light. I didn't think of that. Oh, Bruce is going to save us again. Thanks, bro. Blues, yeah. I don't know. I think Proto Man's awesome. And one of my favorite things about Proto Man, there he is in the corner there. I thought, for some reason, I thought that was from Mega Man 4. But nope, he's in the corner there. You see him down there, and he's going to slink away. So, yeah. So, Proto Man was never evil. No. I can't remember if I fell for that when I was like 10 years old when this game came out. And unlike Mega Man 4, you get to see the Robot Masters with their correct serial numbers in the correct order. I still can't believe they messed it up. And with a fun song, unlike Mega Man 4. Like, this ending is so much better than Mega Man 4's ending. But, like, anyway, since Proto Man is framed as the main villain of this game, I can't remember if I believed that when I was, like, 10. I probably did, because I watched the cartoon. So, Wily's, like, number one, second in command was always Proto Man. Proto Man was in, I don't know about every episode, but darn near every episode. He was Wily's, like, most trusted sidekick in that cartoon. Like, I always felt, once I had beaten this game and I knew the twist there, I always felt that whoever made that cartoon was aware of Mega Man 5 but never beat it, because they just thought Proto Man was evil and they wrote him that way. So that's kind of a shame, because I love Proto Man. And one thing that I think is so cool about Proto Man is that, so he's got his helmet has that dark visor on it, right? But in his official artwork, when he takes his helmet off with the visor on it, he's wearing sunglasses underneath his helmet with a visor. So you're never getting a good look at his eyes. I think that's awesome. He's so mysterious. He's so cool. Man, I'll say this again, maybe I'll execute the joke a little better. I wish we could play as Proto Man someday, and that it would be really fun to play as him, and that they totally would not give him extra powers that I didn't want in the first place, and as a penalty for having those, make him take double damage. That would totally not happen if we ever got to play as this awesome character, because that would just ruin my day. Yeah, man. We'll get to that. But overall, I think Mega Man 5, I don't know. Yeah, if you want to say the Charge Mega Buster in this iteration of it ruins the whole game, I guess I can't argue with you. I would argue that the iframes of enemies ruin it even more. But, I don't know. For some reason, for me, like, coming off Mega Man 4, I find 5 to be much more fun. I don't know if it's necessarily better. The controls are better. People never mention that, but I don't know. I feel like very few people who discuss this kind of thing would prefer 5 over 4. But like I said, I don't want to get my whole list away by rankings. Not that anyone's going to watch this before it anyway. But, and we get Beat on there, fine. Oh, and I don't think I mentioned this. I'm pretty sure Dr. Cossack invented Beat. So, thanks. Yeah, but no, I like 5 better than 4, and I don't care what anybody says. That's just the way it is. So, definitely fun. I don't know. I actually go back to this one more often than some of the others. It's just a quick romp right through. It took me, whatever, like an hour and 10 minutes or whatever. Pretty short for a game with 2 castles. It's pretty easy, but what can you do? I also have more practice at it. So, alright, that's about all I got. Now that we actually have a good ending music to talk over as opposed to the last game. But, yeah, we'll be back soon enough for Mega Man 6, and that's it for the NES games. So, and then I'll have to make some adjustments to my setup, but we're okay. We're still having fun. So, 5 games down, we're going strong. So, it's Joe Biff Bowling once again, and thank you very much for watching.